thrust it. Just thrust it. What? Oh, it's like the bully. Hey, bro, you think of that bully? It's like I'm gonna give you this bully from my girth. I'm gonna give you this bully, man. This bully is not coming out of the gun. This bully is coming out of my birthing hips. Now we're gonna have fun
in Europe,
because today we're gonna get into. You got a lot of crazy reels with wine moms, with people of the chocolate persuasion. And I don't just mean skin, I mean sexuality, such as myself, people that are attracted to myself with chocolate persuasions, but also the essence of and the history of how history has been suppressed. History have been suppressed in the West to keep black Kangz from out of the forefront. Black bishops, black players. You know, back in the 1500s, it was legal to be a pimp. And the church even allowed it. You know what I'm saying? The church allowed for straight pimping. But that have been suppressed. Listen to my brother.
but the Dark Ages was a time when black people ruled Europe. So when you go into the real history, you'll see King James was.
That's King James right there. That's James LeBron. That's King LeBron right there.
Black. He was not a white guy. You'll see his whole lineage of kings were black people. They were not white people. An excellent book to get is The Russian Icons, where they'll show you the real images of.
See, Russians is black. Russians is the Eurasian black. You didn't know that? Y'all ain't ready for truth. That we don't shy away from the truth, right? We don't shy away. We just go straight into it. Okay? I'm over here crypto trading. I'm over here giving y'all truth. I'm over here hawking books. I'm over here hawking loogies. I'm over here playing hockey at the same time on a little bitty hockey thing. There, I'm hawking and hockeying and hacking the system at the same time, and y'all players are sitting there not knowing what the hell going on. Okay. Hey, man.
Of all of the ancient kings in Europe, and then you'll see that they weren't white guys, they were black people, what you would call in today. And then they had the Renaissance era, where they took the greatest alpha male to exist, Jesus Christ, and turned him into a beta, which was Caesar Borgia.
Shit. Did you know Caesar Borgia, beta as hell? He was over there simping. He was over there trying to get laid, couldn't get laid, simping. Big pimping, more like big simping. Okay, we over here big pimping. He over there big simping. Do.
Who was a homosexual himself,
Woo!
Who was in love with his sister Lucretia, who they
Woo!
made the image of Lucretia to be Mary. And that became the Renaissance era. So all of that history that was.
So hold on, you telling me Lucretia? That's a black name right there. How you gonna say that the people that was framing the black people were also black? That don't make no sense. Lucretia is a black as hell name. Lucretia.
Taken away
Caesar Borgia with Lucretia? Shit.
from black people. In the Israelite School of UPK, we give that history back.
Amazing.
True.
When I say
that's amazing. Women at the gates of hell. Did you know that women at the gates of hell?
black history, they call
is getting lit. We got to find out what else is going on.
Told y'all, y'all start asking Santa for a good man, bro. God damn, I keep getting snatched up in the mall, man. Ain't no.
I mean, that's my experience in the mall too. I go there, shit. You know, I can't walk around. I get mobbed. Black women trying to buy me dinner,
how to be clean.
trying to buy me, trying to get me to sell out, trying to get me to come over to the side of the devil. I said, no, I am with a woman.
Stop dividing the working class. What? We need to rise against the bourgeois. The who?
Shut up, Edomite.
bourgeois.
Shut up, white boy. Kiss my boot, white boy.
Shit, trying to talk communist to my people. He said we need to rise against a bourgeois. Who? Caesar Bourgeois? Caesar Bourgeois tried to make religion beta. He tried to cover up. So who is Caesar Bourgeois? He said we gotta fight the bourgeois.
Kiss my boot, white boy.
Hey,
You
I don't like
coward.
violence.
Coward,
That's
white
white
boy.
on-
So hold on. Is that dude actually allowed in, or is he just at the Israelite school of UPK? UPK. The Israelite school of UPK. I think he's just hanging around and they can't stop him. I like where this is going. But who's blacker, me or this dude with the red beard? I don't know.
Violence.
Capitalism and you have
That's who are, those are the violent people on earth. Those are violent. See, look. Why are you, wait, hold up. You a racist.
No, I don't.
You are a racist. Of how to be clean.
I genuinely.
Shit. I ain't gonna be trying to get me to fight against Caesar Bourgeois. He a Edomite. Shit. What are the boomers and what are the new agers up to? Let's see. Tell me what else is going on. Oh shit. We got. He looks like a gay Republican. He looks like a young gay Republican, a log cabin Republican, they say. And he's never drank, but went directly to ayahuasca, they say. Damn, dude. He's touching the Rogan verse right there. He's reaching out. He's feeling the Clockwork Elves are feeling him up. And he was like, I was a gay Republican, but now I'm a gay Clockwork Elf. I have been enlightened. I've been touched. That's what happens. You start smoking that Joe Rogan. That's where you go. Did you hear Alex Jones was talking about that day? I've done hallucinogens with Rogan before. Not saying do it, but I've done it. I'm not going to lie. Not a Pharisee. I've done it. Would you do it? Would you let a Clockwork Elf touch your hiney if it gave you enlightenment? Would you report him for sexual harassment to Joe Rogan and his and company? Or is that part of the deal? Is that art of the deal? You tell me. I don't know. I don't know what y'all, what is on y'all's mind, but looks like next we got to learn in the 1960s. We got to bring this back. We got to learn from other cultures. This is the kind of diversity that I support. This is gun training in Mexico. This is how the cops were learning to shoot. And this is why the cholos of today have a genetic memory of their daddies and their granddaddies popping off like this. This is why they shoot like this.
Pero frente al disparo posible de los transgresores de la ley está la certera puntería de los encargados de mantener el orden, que donde ponen el ojo ponen la bala. Los componentes del equipo del comandante Chávez, que fue campeón en 1939, muestran aquí.
I like how every one of them thrusts their hip out. It's just sexy. There's just something sexy about shooting a gun like you're about to do something else. Thrust it. Just thrust it. Oh, it's like the bullet. Hey, bro, look at that bully. It's like I'm gonna give you this bully from my girth. I'm gonna give you this bully, man. This bully is not coming out of the gun. This bully is coming out of my birthing hips. That's what we're doing. That's my kind of a cop.
Sus increíbles habilidades.
Damn, dude. That's a Cesar Chavez over there popping off them eggs. He's like, if I see an egg, he is dead. There is no egg in my life that I do not shoot. Now see, he didn't do that, the hip thrust. You got to hump them bullets out. That's the only way I'm ever. If I have to get in a shooting match, I'm gonna hump those bullets out. You're gone, dude. You're like a Mexican daddy shooting up eggs. You're gone. It's over. Oh, here we go. What if you were having an affair? Could you still be a preacher? Well, if you are, let's say you are one of those unique types of preachers that only come out of the hood, where you are a reverend, but you are also a pimp, like Reverend Al Sharpton, like Reverend Jesse Jackson, like Reverend Dolomite. Okay. Because a lot of pimps, especially back in the 70s, y'all don't know this lore, this history. You could be a preacher and a pimp, no conflict of interest at all. Maybe you're helping those ladies, underprivileged ladies out. It's a possibility. You can't say it's all bad. All right. So my answer is, based on my hood wisdom and lore, yes. Preachers and pimps. Right there. Don Magic 1. B-Shoc. Oh, see, yes. Told you. Told you.
Is this something that's required in the pimp game, or is this just something that you
see? A lot of y'all don't recognize this is the strength of Roman Catholicism. If you pay to get in the ritual, if that Roman Catholic priest who has been ordained, he could have been a Satanist the day after getting ordained. If he lays hands on you and does the ritual, you are forever a priest, dude. So I'm going to say via ex opere operato and Catholic theology, yes, you can't even refute it unless you want to be a Donatist. So problem solved.
did, to sort of keep your women in line, or how would you really describe that?
Well, one thing about me is, let me get it understood, I never had to beat the girls for money or anything like that, because they...
See, that's what I'm saying. That's, if you do pimping right, you don't have to smack nobody. You just use covert mind means of control. So yes, proof, positive, I was correct. Bishop Don Juan. Damn. Oh, there's another one. Who's Minister Seymour? Oh, he had some.
I think he said it.
So he had beef. Minister Seymour had beef with Bishop Don Juan. What'd I say? Whose side are you on? You East Coast or West Coast? Are you with apostolic secession of Seymour, the apostolic sees of Seymour, or are you part of the schism of the heretic Bishop Don Juan? You tell me.
Earlier, my mother and father was preachers.
Right.
Church, CHURCH. That's church.
That's church. That's what I'm saying. So the answer to this way behind the times. Y'all didn't even see Bishop Don Juan, did you? Did I put it on the right screen? It's on the right screen, isn't it? Yeah, so the answer is yes. Not only are there pimp preachers, the answer is yes. You can be. Jay, a man who is an atheist called allegedly Ian, it wants a debate. What do you think? He says you're good at butchering philosophy. You want to know what my answer is to that? That's my answer to that. I bet you didn't expect that. And I bet when I did that, you backed up, didn't you? Yes, you did. That's my answer to allegedly Ian. Dude doesn't even know if he's Ian. Calls himself allegedly Ian. I'm not allegedly Jay. I am allegedly white, identifying as black, though. Again, if you doubt whether you can be a pimp and a pastor, you need to, again, check yourself before you wreck yourself. Proof positive again right here.
The light shall spring forth. Then you shall call and the Lord shall answer. Then you shall cry and the Lord shall say.
That's church right there. That's my church.
Y'all motherfuckers ain't ready.
Y'all ain't ready for this church. We got funk liturgy. We got soul liturgy. We got it all at my church.
Nope, I know. Birds are too. You get from the tree with the birds are you. It's alive, it's alive. Stop.
I like also how he's standing in front of a green screen with a Rothschild palace. Because this man knows how to flow.
But yeah, coward. Get that thing down. Get this fucking 5-star hard like a bass drum bump. He's better than a nigga without a data in the swamp.
Now, tell me that preacher is not also a pimp. You can't tell me that. So, again, point proven. Now, this is me on the street, okay? You want to know what it'd be like? What's it like when you meet Jay in person? Soon as I walk in the room, this is what happens. A lot of you didn't know that I'm into interpretive dance. Y'all thought, oh, he just yaps on the internet and maybe he's read a couple books. No, I am an interpretive dance performance artist. Jamie can verify this. I do better than this person too, by the way. I don't do it in a wetsuit. I do wear a onesie. It is more of an infant onesie, but it is better quality. It's more flowy, right? This guy's got a little bit of a jerk action. In the business, in the industry, we call it, it's called jerk animation. So he's a little more jerk animated in the business, but you know, it's a growing industry. Anyway, you guys get the idea. I mean, I'm not opposed to people that do it in the wetsuit. I just feel like the onesie is more natural to what we're trying to express with our unique form of art. What's up? Jamie's getting mad. I think the dark energy of this Christian rap music is making Jamie mad. She doesn't look happy.
What it is, rising like a chopper, no stopping, cause I'm a kingdom kid. And you already know, I'm dropping bombs, stand back, it's about to blow. The name of Jesus in my mouth. Do you know what I'm talking about when I'm talking about what I'm talking about?
Whoa! Did you see what he just did with those words and the lyrics that he did with his mouth? Oh, I'm mystified. Hold on, I gotta hear that again. How did he do that? How did he do that? This lyrical genius.
And back is about to blow. The name of Jesus in my mouth. Do you know what I'm talking about when I'm talking about what I'm talking about? No, you see this power in his name. Jesus, people speak up. You can be off the chain. You might see me fly by like. You might see me fly by like. Jesus Christ is alive, so with him I will rise like. We coming up like a helicopter. We dropping bombs on the devil, gotcha. We coming up like a helicopter. We dropping bombs on the devil.
Woo! It's getting hot in here with all this fire.
Everybody's killing everybody for their God, but let me tell you just a little bit about my God. He's the Alpha and Omega, my God. He's the first and the last, my God.
Oh my gosh. Can somebody tell the evangelicals that they don't have self-awareness. There's something missing to where they're not self-aware. You know what I mean? Like, where's the disconnect? There's a cringe blindness that has covered them, that they can't see the cringe right before their face.